Hey, welcome back to Lenfant's Cocktails. Tonight we're going to do a gin review and we're going to do Tanqueray number 10. It is their small batch gin, and I didn't know too much about it before I bought the bottle, but to be honest, it was the only gin at the liquor store when I was going to buy some gin for a party, and so I picked it up and just decided to try it, you know? What better way to examine new gins than to just be forced into it, kind of. So anyway, I'm really excited to talk about this because while I feel like Tanqueray Classic Gin is pretty much known to all, and if you've ever had a gin and tonic in a bar, it probably was Tanqueray, I feel like, or at least it was for me. But this one is a little bit more special because Tanqueray wanted to make more of a craft gin. And in order to do that, what they did was unknown to me at the time of buying this, but they used more citrus. So this is heavy in the lime and grapefruit, which both of them I love a lot in drinks. And especially in my gins, I do love citrus forward gins. Another great thing about this gin is that it's 47.3 by volume, so it really holds up in a lot of stirred drinks and shaken drinks. It's got a great look to the bottle and it smells really nice on the nose, but let's give it a taste. On the nose, I get mainly ethanol and juniper, unfortunately. I thought I would get some more citrus just drinking it by itself on the nose, but apparently not, which is kind of interesting because on the bottle it says that it's their fresh citrus gin. So, let's go ahead and give it a taste. So while I didn't get a lot of citrus on the nose, in the taste, the grapefruit taste is almost as forward as the juniper. It is really grapefruit forward, which before this year, I wasn't really a big grapefruit fan, but I've really come around to the taste. It's kind of got a unique taste. It does take some getting used to for me, or at least it did for me. But I find it pretty tasty, and especially paired with lime. A lot of tiki drinks use this, and I think it also works really well for this gin. Because it is 47.3% though, you definitely get a little bit of that alcoholic bite, and the ethanol flavor is sort of there as well. It's a stronger, more potent gin, without a doubt. I really think it'll work and stand up in a shaken drink much better than a 40% gin would. And so let's go ahead and try it out. Let's go ahead and try our gimlet. I had to go in for a second sip there. So on its own, you can really taste some of the grapefruit with the backing of the lime, but mixed into a gimlet, this almost feels like it has grapefruit juice in it. There is a lot of grapefruit flavor in this, which is delicious backed up against the botanicals of the gin. The juniper really shines through and works really, really well with that grapefruit, which is surprising because I wouldn't have thought there'd be so much grapefruit flavor considering that there's 3/4 ounce of lime juice in here and no extra grapefruit juice besides what was kind of, you know, in the grapefruit part that was infused into the gin itself. Very surprising and very refreshing. I feel like this would be like an ideal summer gin because that grapefruit is so bright with the lime. Definitely a gimlet in the summertime, or even like a gin and tonic, I think would come out really well and refreshing. Summer here in Japan is really hot, and I feel like all the sports drinks here are grapefruit flavored, so maybe that's why I'm starting to like grapefruit more, I don't know. But this definitely fits in with that, and I'm enjoying it. I think Tanqueray number 10 is a medium price gin for about $30 a bottle. It seems like a pretty good deal. It's not like your high end, like $50 a bottle boutique gins, but it's also not your bottom shelf Seagrams, or it's even better than the Beefeater, I think. So anyway, I think it's a really great gin, and for a moderately priced bottle, definitely gonna recommend it. Summer drinks, this is the way. I honestly can't wait to taste this with a gin and tonic, which is weird because I don't really like gin and tonics that much, but I think this would really bring out all the notes of the citrus with the tonic water and be pretty enjoyable. So if you liked the video, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and cheers.